good to see you. Secondly, what does an off-season look like for you at year 6 or 7 now, like, in comparison with when there's obviously you're a lot busier with other stuff, but what's an off-season look like?
With my say it again, sorry.
What's it like in comparison when you first got in the league? What's an off-season look like now? You've been in the league a little bit longer. I know you're a little bit more busy probably in the summers, but
I mean, it hasn't really changed. Obviously, with an addition of a family member, time is a little bit more. There's not a lot of time, but work, all the workouts and stuff, that pretty much stays the same. Obviously, things in the workout change, but I try to keep my work ethic and all that stuff the same. I try to do less and less obligated stuff during the summer and just spend more time with my family and try and enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah, Mike was talking about there's been communication with players for a while now. How much of that, like learning the new system stuff, has already taken place?
Yeah, I mean, understanding it is going to, obviously everyone being new to this is going to take some time, but very excited to get to learn more and understand his philosophies and his concepts. And I think once we get started, we're going to go off to the right path.
Jalen, Mike has stopped around practice more catch and shoot threes. Maybe using the ball a little differently. How have you been kind of preparing for that, studying for that? Has anything changed in terms of watching kind of like the time that kind of stuff?
I mean, I think one thing I always talk about going into the summer, I don't really necessarily think about or work on one specific aspect of my game. I try and be the most well-rounded player I can be. So obviously adding a little bit more of that into it, but once we get started, we'll see how everything goes. But I'm very open to honestly anything right now because everything's new, and I just want to win. We'll find a way.
Do you enjoy setting a great screen as much as you enjoy taking the charge?
It could be the same. So probably, yeah.
Jalen, I wanted to ask, what is that balance between, obviously new coaches are going to have their own priorities and stuff like that, but between someone having those and saying, like, I want this, this, and this, but also watching you guys for a little bit and seeing how, especially with a little bit more depth to the roster, how stuff looks before kind of coming in with wholesale changes and your all's view of that?
I mean, yeah, we gotta obviously be willing to adapt and be willing to change and figure out how we're going to be the best team possible moving forward. If you want to win, you'll do it. It's that simple.
You were obviously very outspoken about this. What was your reaction to the coaching changes?
Yeah, I think obviously it's sad to see a man I've known for a long time part ways with this organization, but he's meant a lot to me. I've expressed that to him publicly and personally, and but yeah, he's meant a lot to my career up to this point.
The second year in a row, you guys had a really good season and then made a pretty significant change. Last year, the trade, and then now with the coaching.
Mm-hmm.
What's like for you when you say, okay, I think we were doing pretty well what we had, and then you got to adjust to something that's quite different.
Yeah, well, it's for me, it's my job to go out there and just find a way to help this team win. There's different people in this organization with different jobs and different things they have to do to be able to make this team better, and that's their point of view. So for me, I have to just come in and do my job as best of my abilities.
What are early conversations so far with Mike? What are your takeaways on his philosophy? How do you see him changing this group?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. It's a new year. Everything's going to be new, so everything's going to be exciting in the beginning. Just really excited to get this season started. I think I can probably answer some of these questions better once I figure out, once we actually start practicing and getting to know each other a little better.
To your point about your role, Jalen, obviously there's a lot of expectations around this team, and the coaching change obviously is a sign that there's an expectation to move forward from last year. As the leader of the team on the player side, how do you help the group sort of embrace and meet the expectations that are obviously sitting out there for you guys and what could potentially be accomplished this year?
Yeah, we focus on one game at a time. We focus on one day at a time. We don't really worry about the expectations set on us. Now, we're going to have a set of goals, and we're going to...
Speak well, Sean.
They should have took him, too. For the most part, though, I'm not going to... we're not going to talk about expectations or what people think that we should accomplish. Just focus on how we can get better every single day and just enjoy our process.
Jalen, your Enzo made it pretty clear that he wants to up the pace compared to how you guys have said that a couple of times now. Just what do you think that opens up and how do you prepare for what's about to be a fast-paced season?
Yeah, I mean, could get us more open looks, easier baskets at the rim when we run the floor after stops. But I think the most important thing is when we get stops, we just got to run. So it starts in the defensive end. And us getting out and pushing and making plays to each other. So, yeah, I'm just excited for this change.
Jalen, your ankle against the Detroit, get ready for a season where you're probably going to be...
One more time? Sorry.
How do you prepare for a season where you're going to be asked to be running up and down the floor? Does it change how you prepare for a different system?
I mean, you get into the best shape you can get in, and then, yeah.
Did you have to deal with your ankle this summer at all, or was everything pretty good? It seemed like it got better after the Detroit series. I mean, at least you made it look that way. Was there any setbacks with that this summer?
No setbacks. I feel great, and hopefully, obviously, nothing comes up after going forward.
Did it take longer, Jalen, this summer to kind of get past the lesson and then getting how you guys kind of capture the season imagination of what it was like here in those last couple of weeks of the season? It took a little longer for you and Monica to be able to get past that. Are you ready for this year?
It took me a while. Obviously, you think about it, but it's always good to have short-term memory to focus on what's going on ahead and figure out how you can be better, and you can learn from the things in the past. But definitely not something easy just to get over.
Have there been any surprises so far in your communication with Mike?
No surprises.
Kind of touched on it. How comfortable are you playing off the ball? I mean, you're a guy who's, since college, been the guy with the ball.
Really?
Except maybe not Dallas, right?
Okay.
So I guess how comfortable are you in that situation?
Made it work. I've always been different roles throughout my career, even in college. And when I lock in on a role and figure out how I'm gonna be the best in it, I've done pretty well at it. So I'm trying to keep that trend going.
Are there times...
Last one.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jalen, what was the best thing that happened to you personally this offseason?
Jordan's first birthday. That was her first. Damn, can I finish the question? Yeah, that was it. Jordan's first birthday. No, I'm good. Thanks, guys.